My name is Alexander Ramos, and I'm 100% sure that at some point in your life you have been told, at least thought of, or maybe did not do this action, which is washing your hands. Now, this is an extremely relevant and important topic nowadays, seeing as we're in the midst of a global health pandemic. I would love to do this speech in class, but we can't. So, I believe I'm a credible person to talk about this, seeing as I've done a lot of research for this speech on the topic, and I have always washed my hands my entire life, and I rarely ever get sick. In Jessica Magala's 2020 article, How Coronavirus is Spread and What You Should and Shouldn't Worry About in Health magazine, she states that most people get sick when they cough and sneeze and then go touch stuff with their dirty hands and spread infection. This is a massive issue, seeing as we touch a lot of stuff. I'm touching a lot of things now, and I'm gonna go set them down somewhere and someone else might touch them. This, I could have coughed or sneezed, it spreads exponentially. You never know how big it can get, but it gets huge. It's extremely bad. This is why we 100% need to wash our hands, seeing as if we don't do this, it will keep spreading and spreading. And I know a lot of you wash your hands normally, but if you maybe haven't done it correctly or not often, now is definitely the time, because you don't want to get sick. In Liz White's 2020 article for NPR called Underlying Health Disparities Could Mean Coronavirus Hits Some Communities Harder, saying that 75% of people with serious symptoms of the coronavirus had prior medical complications prior to contracting coronavirus. This was published in Health magazine. This is a huge piece of news. Basically, it's saying that 75% of people who are in ICU or get really, really sick from the coronavirus had prior medical issues, whatever that may be, whatever you want to call those. So this is some good news, I guess you can take away if you're a very healthy person, that even if you do contract the coronavirus and you wash your hands, you're likely to be okay. Now, the reason why washing hands is still really important is because if you wash your hands, you're going to keep yourself safe. You don't even have to be a statistic, and you can keep that small percentage of people safer and in less danger than they would normally be if you didn't wash your hands and still interacted with those people. This is a good thing in my opinion. And in Val Curtis and Sandy Cairncross's 2003 article called The Effects of Washing Hands with Soap and Risk in a Community, a Systemic Review in Science Direct, they claim that hands serve as a vector transmitting pathogens to food, to drink, and into the mouth, and it's a susceptible host, which is essentially saying that if without washing hands, touching food and drink, doing normal things, and eventually everyone touches their mouth at some point in the day, this is why washing hands is super important. This is a video published by Babylon Health on YouTube, and it tells us how to correctly wash our hands.
Is a convenient alternative to hand washing if there's no soap and water available, and as long as your hands aren't visibly dirty. Apply sanitizer, rub your hands palm to palm, and wash the backs of both hands and in between your fingers. Then palm to palm with fingers interlocked. Clasp your hands together and rub, and then clean around the thumbs too. Rub your fingertips in the palms of your hands and finish off with the wrists.
That tells us how to correctly wash our hands with hand sanitizer. The reason why all of this is super important is because if these steps are not taken, a lot of people can get sick. We ourselves can get sick. You can get sick, and a lot of other people that we don't even know can get sick because of this. So I implore you all to take action on this, because it really is an easy thing to do. Wash your hands with sanitizer. Wash your hands in a sink. Anywhere you can wash your hands with some soap and water, sanitizer. Anything really works. super easy. You can start it right away, right now, or right after you watch this. And it's an easy thing to do.